In focus now, Senator Marsha Blackburn, Republican of Tennessee, now running for governor of that state. Senator, great to have you. You know, as Garrett reported, this man had been on the police's radar for quite some time. He got into trouble for shoplifting right after he got to this country. But for one Democrat in that city to say this was just wrong place, wrong time, I mean, give me your response to that.
Well, it was not only just a Democrat, Aisha. This was someone who is elected and is a part of their city council that had the gall to say wrong place, wrong time. Let me tell you what is wrong place, wrong time. It is somebody illegally in this country that has a rap sheet, that is out walking around, that you have leftist judges continue to let them go. You have leftist prosecutors who will not prosecute them and lock them up and deport them. That is what is wrong with this system. And Shannon Gorman has lost her life. Her family is grieving. They are focused on burying her. And another family becomes an angel family in this country because we have had an open border. We had the Biden administration that worked overtime trying to make illegal legal, and we have these Soros-backed prosecutors that let these people walk. They will not lock them up. It shows you. It doesn't matter if it is government funding, if it is DHS, if it is immigration policy. For the left, the goal is protect illegal aliens and to U.S. citizens say, suck it up and put up with it. That's their position.
Well, let me ask you about this government funding fight, the DHS fight to fund the Homeland Security Department. You've got a lunch that you're about to head into with your Republican conference in a couple of minutes here, where you guys are going to decide on whether you're going to move forward with funding DHS without funding ICE, and then maybe do ICE and the SAVE Act later in a reconciliation package. Senator, is the president on board with splitting this up?
I think the president is on board with making certain we fund DHS. What we know, the Democrats have told their leftist base, it doesn't matter. We're going to find somehow to abolish ICE and defund law enforcement. Well, ICE is funded through 2029. I wish they had read the bill. They would know. And what we know is there is a way we can fund DHS, give Secretary Mullen the ability to move forward with getting all divisions of DHS stood up and operational. There is a way we could do a public safety reconciliation bill, and in this take some steps that will continue to keep this country safe, to fund our law enforcement, to fund FEMA, to fund Homeland Security investigations, and to make certain that these criminal illegal aliens are being deported. That is what the American people want to see. And Aisha, it is so interesting to me, on the Save America Act, 71% of Democrats, 80-something% of independents, and 90-something% of Republicans all support showing an ID to cast a ballot.
Well, you've got to get the TSA workers back up and running, because we're seeing, I mean, it's not just the long lines that are impacting regular Americans. It impacted this investigation into that deadly plane crash in LaGuardia. Some people might have missed this late last night when the NTSB came out and explained how they were having trouble trying to get investigators into New York City to help kickstart this investigation. Here's a soundbite I want to play for everybody here. This is the NTSB chair. Okay,
we called in Houston to beg to see if we can get her through so we can get her here. So it's been a really big challenge to get the entire team here, and they're still arriving as I speak. Right up until about, I think the latest I saw was midnight, maybe 1 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Senator, what's your reaction to that? I mean, this is impacting actual law enforcement activity now.
Absolutely. It is indeed. And the Democrats need to take responsibility for their actions on this. You know, the administration and Republicans have made concession after concession, changing Minnesota, changing the patrols, changing detention policies, making certain that there is ID for ICE and that there are going to be body cameras. All of this has been done, but nothing is good enough because they're sold on abolishing ICE. So we have to set that aside and realize that is their foundational position. Now, President Trump did exactly what he should do, which is putting ICE at the airports to provide backup for our TSA because they are overworked, they are not being paid. And the Democrats also are hearing from people, different states like Michigan, like some of the East Coast areas that needed FEMA help or were expecting FEMA support, financial support, and they can't get it because the Democrats have taken care of shutting down FEMA.
Okay, I want to get to this very quickly because you are in this hearing today about the Arctic frost investigation. This impacted you directly, Senator. You were one of those senators that was surveilled by the Biden DOJ. You know, some of your Republican colleagues over in the House took out that provision to allow you and others to sue the federal government over this. So how do y'all prevent something like this from happening again in a future Democratic administration?
And as we are going through the hearings, and as I'm sure there are going to be lawsuits that come along, Aisha, and you get into discovery, we will find out more about what they did. We had another tranche of emails today, and they didn't just want to get the toll information. They didn't get the content that we know so far, but they already knew what they were looking for, which leads you to believe there was surveillance that took place on the front end before they even started this.
Wow.
So indeed, getting to the bottom of this, finding out what all did they want, financial records, emails, text, content, who was in your phone, who you were talking to, who your staff was talking to. It shows you how they work to weaponize the Department of Justice against President Trump, his family, and supporters of his.
Well, we'll let you get back into that hearing. Senator Marsha Blackburn from the great state of Tennessee, thank you very much for coming on.
You got it.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Well, brand